Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been another long time since my last video, and welcome to my very first video of the new year. I want to wish everyone a happy 2024. I hope you guys had a good New Year's and a safe New Year's. And now that 2023 is officially out of the way, I wanted to go ahead and start the new year off by finally releasing my top 10 albums of 2023 video. So that's exactly what this is, and I'm not going to waste any time. Out of the 10 albums that I do have, 3 of them are not going to be in this collection because I don't have the album physically, so I'm just going to have to say it out loud without actually showing it. But anyway, let's get right into it. At number 10, we have The Raven Age with their album Blood Omen. Yeah, this one kind of came out of nowhere for me. I didn't really know that The Raven Age was going to be releasing an album this year. And I know their most popular song, I think at least up until this point, was their song Fleur de Lis, which was on one of their previous albums. But I think that this is a really great album. My favorite song off of this album would probably be Nostradamus. But I mean, there's a lot of great stuff on here. So if you're into The Raven Age and you haven't checked this out yet, I highly recommend it. So yeah, The Raven Age, Blood Omen, really good start. Okay, at number 9, we have The Amity Affliction with their album Not Without My Ghost. Now, this one was on repeat for me for a while, at least when it first came out. The Amity Affliction is a band that I have loved ever since 2015 when I found them on Sirius XM Octane. And I think that was right around the time that their album Let the Ocean Take Me had just came out, and I was hearing songs like The Way Down and Pittsburgh, and I instantly fell in love with them. Now, ever since their 2017 album This Could Be Heartbreak, they kind of their last couple of albums after that really did nothing for me. The albums Misery, and I can't remember the others at the moment, but they didn't really do anything for me. I thought they kind of went away from who they were supposed to be or who they were trying to be. But this one has great songs like Show Me Your God, my personal favorite, It's Hell Down Here, When It Rains It Pours, God Voice. Yeah, if you're a metalcore fan, these guys are from Australia. Australian metalcore has been represented huge here lately, and yeah, if you don't know these guys, I recommend that you check them out. So yeah, at number 9, The Amity Affliction, Not Without My Ghost, really good album. Okay, at number 8, we have Christian rock band Disciple with their album Skeleton Psalms. Now, I was really excited for this one when it was first released, and I don't think it definitely didn't disappoint, in my opinion. You have great songs like The Executioner, Promise to Live, 2020 Blind, and my personal favorite on this album is the closing track, For the Life of Me. I think that's one of the best ballad songs that Disciple have ever written, and I would stand by that even to this day. So yeah, another great Christian rock album from in my opinion, a great Christian rock band. Yeah, number 8, Disciple, Skeleton Psalms, really good album. I apologize for the glare. Now at number 7, this is an album that I don't have a physical copy of, but it's going to be Red with their latest album Rated R. Now, when this album first came out, I wasn't high on it at all. In fact, there were only a handful of songs that I can honestly say I liked. It felt like uh, it felt like they were going in the opposite direction again. Because I know there's actually a few people out there who didn't like their last album, Declaration, and I personally loved it, and I thought that that was their best album since uh, of Beauty and Rage. Because I didn't like Gone when it came out, and I still don't like Gone to this day. And I was really let down by this album. However, the reason that it ended up making my top 10 was because a lot of the songs really started growing on me, and I really started to see the songs for what they were, and I didn't try to make it something more. But with songs like Your Devil is a Ghost, Emergency, Cold World, Minus It All, there are some good songs on here. But I still don't like this trend that Red seems to be in right now. And if they do release another album, which I'm sure they will, I hope it's a step up from this. Because this album barely made the cut. So yeah, number 7, Red, rated R. Pretty good. Okay, number 6, this is another album that I don't have the physical copy of yet, but it's the band Citizen Soldier with their latest album, I See You. Now, if you don't know anything about Citizen Soldier, you need to. This band is such a great band, and they write songs about anything mental health related, anything that you might be going through, whether it's depression, loneliness, schizophrenia, just anything that you could possibly think of, and they write songs for people like that. And I think that they're really great, and this album ICU is really great. My personal favorite is a song called Without You. It's a song that I haven't been able to stop listening to ever since this album came out, and I don't have I run out of words to describe this album. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say. You're just gonna have to listen to it for yourselves. It's very emotional, it's very eye-opening, very thought-provoking. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So number 6, Citizen Soldier, ICU, really great album. Okay, now we're into the top 5. At number 5, wait, it's kind of dusty because they've been sitting around for a while. But number 5, we have Metallica with their album 72 Seasons. Yeah, this made my top 5, and yeah, I know this came out early in the year, so it might have been easy to forget about because there's been so many other releases since then. But trying to figure out, I don't remember how to open it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I definitely think that this is a great release from Metallica, obviously, and definitely their best work in a while. You can't go wrong with songs like 72 Seasons, the title track, Lux Eterna, If Darkness Had a Sun, Chasing Light, Too Far Gone, Room of Mirrors. I mean, take your pick, right? But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. But yeah, definitely great album, definitely worth the top 10 spot, definitely worth the top 5 spot. So never mind. I'll do that later. So yeah, number 5, Metallica, 72 Seasons. Good stuff. Okay, number 4. Now, this is the last album that I don't have the physical copy of. And this one actually kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting this to be on my list at all, let alone this high. But number 4 goes to the band Holding Absence with their album The Noble Art of Self-Destruction. Now, this isn't a metalcore album or anything like that. This is just a straight hard rock album, maybe with some punk in there, I would say. Now, this album is fantastic. Yeah. They have songs like A Crooked Melody, False Dawn, Scissors, the closing track, The Angel in the Marble. That's a really good one. It's just it just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and I love it. I don't have anything else. It's hard for me to talk about it when I don't have it in front of me. But yeah. Number 4, Holding Absence, The Noble Art of Self-Destruction. If you guys don't know this band, I recommend you check them out, and I highly recommend this album. I think you might enjoy it. Okay, now we're finally at the top 3. Number 3 goes to Sevendust with their album Truth Killer. Now, when it was first released, I was really excited about it, but there were some tracks on here that didn't really do it for me at the time, like the opening track, I Might Let the Devil Win. I thought that was too weird of a song at the time, especially to start off an album, and I was afraid that was going to be the tone setter for the album, but I was so happy to be proven wrong about that. And ironically, the song I Might Let the Devil Win actually grew on me quite a lot. So yeah. But songs like Everything, No Revolution, Superficial Drug, Holy Water, Fence, I mean, you can't go wrong with any song on this album, in my opinion. But yeah, it was really great, and I think that Lajon Witherspoon, I'm pretty sure that's his name. I apologize if I got it wrong, but he does a great job vocally on this album, and it's definitely different, but it's still really good. So yeah, number 3, Sevendust, Truth Killer, good album. Okay, now number 2 we have In Flames with their album Foregone. This one was a huge surprise to me because I wasn't expecting to like this album that much. I'm still a fairly new fan of this band. I know they've been around since the 90s, and I know that they used to be way heavier than the stuff that they've put out recently. My introduction to them officially was their album I the Mask, which I enjoyed for what it was. But I definitely think that Foregone is a lot better. Songs like State of Slow Decay, Meet Your Maker, The Great Deceiver, Foregone Part 1 and Part 2. There's not a bad song on this album, in my opinion. So yeah, number 2, In Flames, Foregone, really good stuff. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, and this is probably going to surprise a lot of you. My number 1 album of 2023 goes to Staind with their album Confessions of the Fallen. Now, when this album came out, I was hyped for it because this was their first release in, I think, 12 years, since 2011. I expected to enjoy this album, but I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did. The first song on the album, Lowest in Me, that was the first single released from it. I fell in love with it instantly, and I don't know what to say. It's just this is another one, kind of like Holding Absence that I mentioned earlier. Just came out of nowhere, and I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. But yeah, there's a lot of great songs on here, like Lowest in Me, In This Condition, Was Any of It Real, Out of Time, Hate Me Too, Cycle of Hurting. This is another album where I think you just take your pick on what to enjoy. Yeah, there's not a bad song on it, in my opinion. Of course, there are songs that I enjoy more than others, but still not a bad song anywhere on here in my opinion. So yeah, my number one album of 2023 goes to Staind with Confessions of the Fallen. How many of you guys were surprised at that? You can be honest. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. What were your albums of 2023? Do you agree with my decisions? Do you not agree? Which is totally fine if you do or don't. Yeah, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about me. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Take care.